Hey guys, happy Friday. First of all, make sure you stick around to the end of the video today so you can see all of the drawings that I received this week that you guys have been making. And thank you once again, parents and friends and family members who've been sending me those drawings. I love seeing them and I love showing them to you guys. What we're going to be drawing today is a super cute little rainbow here that has a little face on it. It's going to be a quick one, pretty easy and simple. You're going to need mostly just your coloring supplies. You probably don't need to start in pencil with this one first, but go ahead, get your supplies, and let's get started. All right, guys, so for this drawing, we are going to start by making our shape for the rainbow. It is like an upside down letter U or like a frowny mouth. You know, actually, if you turn the rainbow upside down, it really is just like a bubble letter U. So it might help you to actually turn your paper upside down when you draw. I'm gonna get my black marker out and I am going to leave a little space near the bottom for my clouds. So I'll start maybe about here. And I am going to just slowly go up and over and down the other side. To try to center your picture, you know, you want to have the same amount of space on both sides. Doesn't really matter if it's not centered, but I know some of you like to do it that way. After you draw this one line, we're gonna draw our clouds that go underneath. So for a cloud, we're gonna start, so this is the outside of the rainbow, okay, like this part. So I'm gonna start right here, and I'm gonna make these bumpy lines. Bump, a bunch of bumps basically, there we go. And then on the other side, I'm gonna do some more. I like to try to make my clouds be about the same size, but it doesn't matter too much. Okay, there's my two clouds, and then I'm gonna draw that inside curved line. It's pretty much the same as this one, but just a little bit smaller because we wanna have the curve for the rainbow. Now, what's important, you guys, is you want to try to have the thickness, so the space between the two black lines on the two sides, you want that thickness to be about the same all the way from one side to the other. That can be a little tricky, so make sure you take your time. I'm going to start here, and I am going to go up and over. I kind of follow the top line with my eyes to see when it curves, and then I curve this new one I'm making too. And there we go. You know what? I actually did better on my second time than my first time. If you guys practice, you'll get better at it too. Now we're gonna draw those big, cute eyes. So make two nice big circles. Okay. And then I'm gonna draw a curved line like this, kind of like a smiley mouth. Curved line in each, and then some nice big circles in each. And these are going to be those reflections or the shines in the eye that make it look so cute. And if you want, you can draw little black lines in this bottom part here. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a little smile for the mouth. You could make yours maybe grouchy by giving it a frowny mouth and giving it some angry eyebrows. That might look kind of cute. Or you can have it frowning and have some raindrops coming out of the clouds. It's totally up to you. But actually, we're already done with our drawing part. It's probably the fastest video we've done. Now it's time for coloring though. So when we color our rainbow, we have to remember what order our colors go in. So I'm going to take my marker box out here. And I'm going to get all my rainbow markers out. I have my red, my orange and my yellow, my green, blue, and purple. So, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. That is the order that our rainbow goes in. Sometimes I remember it by thinking of if I take the first letter of every single color. Now, there is another color that we're missing. It's called indigo. It goes between blue and purple, but we're not going to use it. But if you think of the first letter of all the colors, it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then 10 indigos there. Purple or violet, Roy G. Biv. And I know that's kind of weird, but you think of it like it's a person's name. A person named Roy, and his middle name starts with a G, and his last name is Biv. Roy G. Biv. You can remember Roy, red, orange, yellow, G, green, and Biv, blue, indigo, which isn't there, and purple or violet. So if that helps some of you, it helped me a lot when I was younger because I couldn't remember the order, and now I always can. And I'm also going to grab myself black because I need that for the eyes. So first off, I'm going to do the easy part. I'm just going to color the black in the eyes, making sure I don't color those little shines in all black because I don't want to do that. Alright, so I got the black part of the eye colored in. I'm going to put this marker away. I don't need it anymore. Now I'm going to go in my rainbow order when I color this in. So, whoops, I need something to block these here. I'm going to grab an eraser. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to start with red. And I'm going to put red on like the top outside. So I just like to carefully go all the way around and kind of make another curved line. If it runs into the eyes, I just stop and start on the other side, like that. Okay, so that's where my red's gonna go. Before I color it in though, I actually just like to go through each color and draw a line for each of them. So look at how much space there is between red and the edge here. I'm going to do the same amount of space between orange and my red, or at least try my best. So I'm playing slow and careful with my orange now. And now I'm going to grab yellow, my green, my blue. And if you guys get to this point and realize you don't have space for purple, don't freak out. We're actually not going to draw a line for purple, and you'll see why in just a second. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start coloring in each stripe my rainbow color. Alright, and we are down to our last color here, which is our purple or violet. And I'm just going to fill in that last space. So you see, it didn't matter that we didn't get to draw the line for purple because we still had a space to put the purple in. Alright guys, and then there's just a few more things that we can do for coloring. Of course, you want to color in this bottom part of the eye. On this one, I did just blue, but I had an idea while I was coloring, and I think I'm going to do a rainbow on the bottom of the eyes. I'm gonna add, let's see, one extra line here so that they're even. I'm gonna do rainbow for my eyes today. And then for your cloud, obviously you can leave the clouds completely white. But something I did that maybe you can just barely see on here is I actually added some shading to my clouds on the one that's finished. I'll show you how to do that. You're gonna want a crayon to do that shading though. So I'm just gonna finish up with my rainbow eyes. Alright, so for your shading for the clouds, if you want, grab yourself like a light blue crayon or a light gray, something light. It could even be like a pink, a really light pink. And you just kind of go around and do like a scribbly, messy, sort of like bumpy line near the edges of some of the the bumpy parts of the cloud. You don't need to do it for all of them. And then inside the cloud, you can add a few little scribbly bumpy lines like that, and it'll make it just look a little bit more 3D, more interesting. Because you have a white background and leaving the clouds white is just kind of boring. Alright guys, I hope you had fun drawing your rainbows with me today. It was a pretty quick one. Make sure that you watch at the end to see all the drawings that I got this week, and I will see you guys next week for another set of drawing videos. Bye!